This week, right here on Charger Bulletin News, Charger sports are back, it's award show season, and family weekend is here, right here on Charger Bulletin News.
Welcome back to another episode of Charger Bulletin News. My name is Joe Markowski.
And I'm Michael Crowley. Let's jump right into this week's stories.
Campus police are sounding the alarm after a series of thefts from vendor vehicles around campus. Earlier this past Monday, September 16th, they began to raise concerns about safety and security within our campus community. My good friend Will Whalen went to the scene as he has more for us on this. Let's head to Will to find out what he saw.
Hello, my name is Will Whalen. I'm standing here outside the Recharge Convenience Market where a theft took place Monday morning. 2 vendor vehicles were snuck into and had multiple items stolen from them. The 2 trucks were parked on the road outside of Sheffield Hall, doing business in their regular fashion when at 10:15 a.m., the unidentified thief stole 2 backpacks, both of which carried cash. Some food was also reported missing. The camera across the way managed to capture this photo of the suspect, wearing a blue jacket. Here is what one student had to say.
This theft doesn't personally affect me. It's not something that will hurt me, so I don't think it's that big of a deal for me personally.
Right, so because it wasn't something that happened to a student, it just happened to, a greater company, you're not worried about your own personal belongings.
Yeah, exactly.
In an interview with Dave Cranshaw, Director of Communications and Public Relations, he explained how the university police patrols 24/7, and that there are hundreds of CCTV cameras on campus. Though Cranshaw also urged the importance of students to take the correct precautions by locking their vehicles and keeping their valuables safe. As he put it, no one, regardless of the setting and the protections and the precautions in place, is immune to the impact of crime. For Charger Bulletin News, I'm Will Whalen.
University police are asking anyone with information to please contact them, and we have a phone number here, 203-932-7014. But that's not the only way you could do it. You could also report any tips or observations through our Live Safe app, which of course provides a confidential way to alert the authorities. In response to these events, though, campus police are reminding everyone to take simple yet effective precautions. Make sure to always lock your vehicles and make sure to keep any valuables out of sight. These measures can significantly reduce the risk of theft and ensure a safer environment for us all. This alert serves as a reminder of the importance of community vigilance, and of course, by working together, we could stay informed. We can help maintain a secure campus here at the university. We'll continue to monitor the situation and bring you updates as more information becomes available, so be sure to stay tuned to Charger Bulletin News for the latest developments.
Looking to get rid of some items in the pantry. This past Monday, the campus food pantry kicked off their food drive and will be concluding tomorrow night. The campus pantry works to provide students with non-perishable food, health, and wellness items for no charge. Looking to donate, the campus food pantry accepts any non-perishable food such as pasta, rice, and cereal. Anything that doesn't have to be refrigerated is happily accepted. Donation collection bins will be available at the information desk in Bartels, the campus center. Donations in any amount makes a significant impact to the Charger community. Need to stock up? You can find the campus pantry located on 21 Rudin Street. Just make sure to use the side door of the building. Don't have any food to give but still looking to contribute? Donations of any amount are greatly accepted. For more questions on the food drive or looking to make a donation, please email closetpantry@newhaven.edu. Now we'll head over to Ashley Craig to find out what's going on in the world of sports. Tell us all about it, Ashley.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Charger Sports Report. My name is Ashley Craig. Let's find out what's happening in the world of national sports. In exciting WNBA news, Sunday in the Aces' 84-71 victory over the Connecticut Suns, Las Vegas forward A'ja Wilson became the first player in WNBA history to hit the 1,000-point mark in a season. Wilson scored her 1,000th point with a fadeaway jump shot with 1 minute and 57 seconds left. Both her teammates and the crowd celebrated with Wilson, the season's future MVP. In NFL news, we are now in week 3 of the season and teams are starting to look hopeful. This past Sunday, after a 4th and 16th pass interference penalty that gave the Chiefs lives in the final minute, kicker Harrison Butker split the field as clock hit zeros to lift Kansas City to a 26-25 win over the Bengals. Patrick Mahomes threw for 2 touchdowns, but also 2 interceptions as Kansas City turned the ball over 3 times that day. Cincinnati also had a costly turnover, a fumble that was returned 38 yards for a score by Chamari Connor. Now let's get into what the Chargers were doing during this busy week. This past weekend at the Della Camera Stadium, the University of New Haven women's rugby team opened its 3rd season hosting the Bowdoin College Polar Bears, with the visitors taking 69-21 decision over the Chargers. Leading New Haven was senior captain Sydney Dela Cruz, who finished a perfect 3 for 3 in conversion attempts. On the soccer side, the men's team had its first away game against Malloy, continuing their early season success with their win of a 2-0. Senior Sandro Banquino led the New Haven offense of the day, racking up 3 points and now leading the team with 5 total points for the season. The women's soccer team had a huge 2-0 win at home against our rivals, Southern Connecticut. Emma Mitchell would put the first tally on the scoreboard, converting a corner kick attempt with just 63 seconds remaining in the opening half. But their win was a result of the whole team's effort. Moving on to volleyball, the women's team played in an away match against American International College in a fierce 5-set match. New Haven jumped out the great start with Grace Jurgens, who got the first kill for New Haven. Peyton Mass capped off a 6-1 run to open up the match with the kill before Bentley got their second point. This upcoming weekend, all fall sports have fierce competition, home and away. Make sure to show your Charger pride. Go Chargers! For specifics on when and where you can tune in for Charger athletics, make sure to check out newhavenchargers.com.
I'm Jade Edwards-Figueroa, and welcome back to Entertainment. This past Sunday, Tito Jackson, brother of Michael Jackson and member of the legendary Jackson 5, passed away at 70 years old. The famous singer suffered a heart attack while driving to New Mexico from Oklahoma, as stated from the New York Times. Jackson, who started his career in one of the most popular bands of the 1970s, spent his last summer traveling the world and performing as the Jacksons with brothers Jackie and Marlon. Earlier this week, Tito and his family had even traveled to Germany to visit a memorial dedicated to his deceased brother Michael. Tito Jackson will be forever missed. Chargers on campus could hear wedding bells this week with the announcement of Halsey's engagement to Avon Jogia. Jogia, better known as Beck Oliver from the hit Nickelodeon show Victorious, and pop star Halsey have been together since 2023. Halsey also has a child with producer Aliv Aiden, with whom she co-parents. Halsey was spotted with Jogia for the first time in October of 2023, and the couple have been inseparable ever since. We can't wait to see what the future holds for this couple, and the wedding pictures and venue are sure to be stunning. The 76 Primetime Emmys were on Sunday night, a star-studded evening full of notable moments. The show was hosted by Schitt's Creek creators, father-son duo Dan and Eugene Levy. The Bears' Jeremy Allen White won big, taking home his 2nd consecutive win for lead actor in a comedy series. The Bear continued to win big, taking home 11 trophies, beating their own record from last year of 10 trophies, the most taken home for a comedy series in Emmy history. Shogun swept the drama categories, taking home 18 wins out of their 25 nominations, including Best Drama, Lead Actor in a Drama, and Lead Actress in a Drama categories. Netflix's hit limited series Baby Reindeer also made waves, taking home 4 awards, 3 of which went to creator and star Richard Gadd. There were also a few notable first-time Emmy winners, including Jodie Foster for her role in True Detective, as well as Lamorne Morris for his role in Fargo. The MTV Video Music Awards were last Wednesday, September 11th, held at the USB Arena in Long Island, New York. The show was hosted by Grammy winner Megan Thee Stallion, who performed a medley of recent hits, Hiss, Mamushi, Boa, and more. Katy Perry was honored with the Video Vanguard Award following a 10-minute Greatest Hits performance. Taylor Swift broke records, leaving the VMAs tied with Beyoncé as the person to hold the most VMA awards, both artists holding 30. Swift left the show with 7 new trophies, including winning Video of the Year for the 3rd year in a row. Taylor also became the first artist to win Artist of the Year twice. Queer drag artist Chappell Roan got her first, winning the Best New Artist award. That's all for this week. We'll see you next week with new updates in the world of entertainment. I am Jade Edwards-Figueroa. Now let's head back to the desk with Joe.
The fall semester is always a time of exploring new interests and meeting new people. Let's head to Mai to find out what's going on this weekend and how we as a community can make sure we stay healthy and to make sure we can enjoy these events for all they have to offer.
Welcome back to Student Life. I'm Maya Pacheco. Let's see what we have going on this week. This Saturday, September 21st, the Center of Student Engagement, Leadership, and Orientation is hosting their annual Family Day. This year's Family Day will consist of Scope's Family Fun Day, which will include tie-dyeing, balloon animals, and much more. If you're a fan of sports, our football team will be going head-to-head against Franklin Pierce for our first home game at the Della Cameron Stadium. Kickoff is at 1, so make sure to head over to the Smurf Turf to show your Charger pride. Fan of President Frederickson, there will also be a chance to attend President's Hour, where you will be able to interact with him and to get to learn about his latest plan for the Charger community. Want to know what else is in store for Family Day? You can find the full schedule listed on newhaven.edu/familyday. If your family is arriving early, Friday night there will be a screening of the movie If in the Gerber-Bixler Quad starting at 7:30. We hope to see you and your family there. It's everyone's least favorite time of the year, flu season. Don't worry, the Health Center has us covered with flu vaccine clinics to keep all of us healthy through this fall. There are currently 2 clinic days available to the student body, September 24th and September 27th. Appointments on both days can be made for any time between 9 and 3 p.m. Make sure to schedule your appointment by calling 203-9327-079. For those receiving their vaccine, the Health Center reminds you to arrive wearing a short-sleeved shirt and to come prepared with your insurance card. Even if you're not able to attend the designated clinic times, students can still receive their flu vaccine outside the clinic hours. Thinking about Greek life? If you're interested in joining, it's not too late. While the independent Greek councils have already wrapped up their rush, and with both sorority and fraternity recruitment week coming to a close, there are still ways to be involved in this recruitment season. On October 10th at 7 o'clock in the German Club, the Multicultural Greek Council will be hosting a Meet the Greeks event. This event will be the sign you are looking for to be more involved in both the Charger and Greek community. This event would be your chance to learn and interact with our 6 multicultural organizations on campus, as well as get the chance to watch them perform their strolls. For further information about these organizations, please refer to their social media for more information about this event and future events. That's all for Student Life this week. I'm Maya Pacheco. Now let's head back to the desk with Michael.
This past Monday, September 16th, the Myatt Center for Diversity and Inclusion kicked off Hispanic Heritage Month with its annual flag racing. Students and staff gathered outside of the German Club to witness the celebration of the history, culture, and artistry of Latin American. Latin American students shared their worries, feeling excluded when coming to the university, and how the Myatt Center and its staff have been supportive and resourceful. The event also recognized the first-year class, who have over 385 students identifying as Hispanic, Latino, and of Latin American descent. Myatt Center encourages these students to reach out for support. This month is not only about celebrating his heritage, but also celebrating diversity. Happy Hispanic Heritage Month.
On Tuesday, September 9th, the United States had the second debate of the upcoming presidential election. Topics in the debate included gun control, abortion, taxation, and domestic and foreign policies. It was sanctioned by ABC News Network, and Kamala Harris and Donald Trump, they both took the stage for the allotted 2-hour time frame to enlighten us, the American people, on how they will change the future of our country. Many Americans tuned in to watch, and even our very own university community was excited about this event. A watch party was hosted where a big turnout of this year's voters pulled up a seat to assess the debate before them. This was the second and final debate that we will see before this presidential race, so be sure to keep a lookout for your ongoing coverage on the verified news sources that you watch. Looking after the debate, several attempts were made on former President Trump's life, with the most recent happening on this September 15th. With the election scheduled for November 5th, many voters have their eyes peeled on the press.
Looking for a way to experience the job field differently? The university will be partnering with DMCT to host a one-day job fair summit. The summit will focus on workshops with industry professionals, branding and graphic techniques, and group collaborations. The event will occur on September 27th from 9 to 5. Transportation will be provided from the school from Stamford and will leave from Maxey Hall. There will also be a follow-up event from 5:30 to 7:30 at the same location for seniors and alumni only. Visit www.digitalmediact.com/summit for more details. For any additional questions, please reach out to Nikki Javoya at nchavoya@newhaven.edu.
That's all the time we have for this week.
You can check out the latest Charger Bulletin newspaper on chargerbulletin.com or in newsstands around campus.
Stay up to date by following us on social media at Charger Bulletin.
Check out our link tree for access to the Horseshoe magazine.
Well, thank you for joining us. My name is Joe Markowski.
I'm Michael Crowley. We'll see you next week with another episode of Charger Bulletin News.